So you finished the Marvel movies and you wanted to do something different creatively. And I see that you worked on a short film after. So what drew you to that film? And what do you want to work on next? And sort of the same question for Rob. What is it that you would like to do afterwards, or what are you working on after?
Well, the short film that's on IMDb is actually, going back to what I said before, a good friend of mine from film school called me up, and he's like, hey, I want to do a short. I got this idea, and we're going to shoot it over all this weekend, and I got a really good plan. So I'm like, hey, cool, I'll cut it for you. It'll be fun. And we did it for fun. And, we brought our kids to the set, and we, shot it, and it was just super fun to hang out with him and do that again. It was like being back in film school. It was awesome. So that was a great palate cleanse, although I think I was doing that while we were finishing Endgame, so that was kind of probably not the best plan. And we ended up finishing it later, but it was like, I'm like, dude, I can't right now. I got a little bigger fish to fry. I'll call you back. But and then what was cool is after we finished Endgame, I went on a big trip with my family because I hadn't seen them in so long, and we went on a big trip, drove around. And then in the fall, or in August when I got back, this director who I had done a couple of other movies with, a guy named Tom Bazooka, who did a movie called The Family Stone, he was finishing a film, and he was struggling with the edit, and he said, hey, can you take a look at this? And I'm like, oh, I got a lot of ideas. Maybe I could come in and help. So I worked on that in August, September, and October. Rob and I worked on that film, which is called Let Him Go, which comes out next August, which is a movie with Kevin Costner and Diane Lane. It was a blast, amazing movie, shot in Calgary, stunning looking movie, beautiful, all Canadian crew, and set, the movie set in Montana in 1962, but all shot up in Calgary. And then I think I had 3 days off, and then came out to Toronto to do a movie with another director who I'd worked with previously, Billy Ray, and we're doing, right now, Robin and I are on this Donald Trump, James Comey movie, which is about the story of James Comey, the FBI director who was fired by Trump. And it's Jeff Daniels and Brendan Gleeson is playing Trump. And we're shooting in Mississauga at CBS stages and all around Toronto. But it's amazing. And it's two movies shot at once, again, like Endgame and Infinity War. I'm like, I can't believe it. But we're doing, so it's a 2-part TV miniseries that'll air in the spring sometime. I'm not exactly sure when, but it's a crazy fast schedule, but we're having a blast, and the acting is amazing. And the story is the most bizarre, insane story you've ever seen, but it's of course happening to us, and it's true.